I used to be a Seventh-day, a so-called Seventh-day Adventist. I used to be into it wildly. And I'm sorry I ever got myself into that shit. I really do. Because Seventh-day Adventists and Baptists and Methodists and Islam and all that shit came from the white man. All that shit is man-made. They just took the Bible and took parts out of it and read it to our people out of context in slavery. And this is how they got our people brainwashed, because they took the Bible. This is why it's so hard. That's why you see so many debates on YouTube, because in TikTok, whatever you want to call it, it's because the white man that took the Bible, lied to our people, and told our people something totally different. And now our people playing right in the enemy's hands. And the real enemy is the white man. And I left the faith of Adventist faith, Seventh-day Adventist faith that was created. Let me tell you when that was created. That was created during the time of the Miller Rights movement. They had a movement that was in Battle Creek, Michigan in 1863. Is when the Seventh-day Adventist Church started in the early 1840s by a man by the name of William Miller, James White. Who created the Seventh-day Adventist Church? What are the names of the people? Watch this. Okay. The Seventh-day Adventist Church was officially founded in May 1863, Battle Creek, Michigan, which is what I just said. It grew out of the Millerites movements, that's what I said, in the early 1840s. The names of the primary co-founders are Ellen G. White, which were white people, a prolific author, spiritual leader, and widely recognized prophets whose writings shaped the church theology. That's it. You ain't gonna find none of this in the Bible. None of these people. James White, Ellen's husband, an engineer, energetic leader and pioneer publisher who helped establish church administration and periodics. I don't know if that's right. Pure sales. James Bate, they got another man named. Okay, Ellen G. White, James White. That's who Ellen White married, James White. Joseph Bates. Okay, J.N. Andrews, John Navis Andrews, the church's founder, early intellectual, theologian, and first official missionary overseers. These people, 4 of them that helped started this movement. Yes. The denomination also traces its early roots to William Miller, which was a white man, a Baptist preacher who spearheaded the 1840s movement. The 1840s movement, and John, I don't know what the hell that one is, Bingto, who served as the first president of the General Conference. John served as the first General Conference. You can learn more about the complete roster of the early pioneers and the denomination's heritage on the official Adventist history page. Laying the groundwork for Adventism, the Millerites, and the Second Coming, beginning of the Advent movement. Seventh-day Adventist Church organized with the intent to spread the. They talking about spread the gospel, man. Man, get the hell up out of here. Spread what gospel? All right. The Second Great Awakening, a revival movement in the United States, took place in the early 19th century. The Second Great Awakening was stimulated by the foundation of the many Bible socialists, which sought to address the problem of a lack of affordable Bibles. The spreading of Bibles allowed many who had not had one to be able to purchase and study it themselves rather than just hear it preach, and lead to the establishment of many reform movements designed to remedy the evils of society before the anticipating second coming of Jesus Christ. Many religious minority movements formed out of the Congregational Presbyterian and Baptist and Methodist churches. Some of these movements held beliefs that would later be adopted by the Seventh-day Adventists. See that? Man, look, and all these people, man, they all look at that. They so-called white people, man. Religion is white supremacy, man. Yep. Seventh-day Adventist movement started in the early 1800s. It was a co-founder of William Miller, James White, James Bate, and John. I can't pronounce the last name. And Ellen James White. And that's where that name Ellen White come from, because her name, she married James White. And the story goes on to talk about how she had about four children, four sons for him. And interesting in prophecy was kindling among some Protestant groups following the arrest of Pope Pius VI in 1798 by the French General Louis Alexander brother. Forerunners of the Adventist movement believed that this event may mark the end of the 1260-day prophecy from the book of Daniel. Certain individuals began to look at the 2300-day prophecy. All of that they try to use to try to enforce Adventist movement and all that kind of, all that stuff. None of that stuff is not even in the Bible. So you shouldn't even be following that type. God deals with Israel. Israel is the church, man. So the Seventh-day Adventist was created, and the movement started in Battle Creek, Michigan. How did the Seventh-day Adventist Church start? How did the religion, how did the religion of Seventh-day Adventists start? Seventh-day Adventist Church started in Battle Creek, Michigan in 1863. That's what I named the videos. Seventh-day Adventist Church started in Battle Creek, Michigan in 1863. Yes, Seventh-day Adventist Church started in Battle Creek, Michigan in 1863. That's what I called it.